Hi, I'm Dor with the Healy Technology Report. Today we're talking about wakes and the Yeastar phone system. So wakes have become a very common thing with this COVID pandemic over the last 6 months, because instead of traveling out to another colony, you need to connect to a conference bridge. So if you're, well, let me tell you about a couple things here. So on a typical colony, you've got a phone system and you have phones, and there's a certain number of lines that come in the colony. Sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 8, sometimes it's 16. And so if you are hosting a wake at your colony and you want people to call in, every person that calls in is going to use up one of those lines. So if you only got 4 lines, only 4 people can connect in. So that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And so what happens is that you need to use a conference bridge on the internet, in the cloud, that supports a lot more lines. Upwards of 1,400 is what we're seeing. So a good one, Wolf Creek. I always get that wrong, so I might be wrong on that one. Wolf Creek has a conference bridge. It costs about $120 per conference, but it's reliable and it works well, and it supports up to 1,400 calls. Here at Helia, we're also looking at building out our conference bridge, so it'll be less expensive, more features, all that. We don't have that yet, so Wolf Creek is the way to go on that. And so what would happen is they provide you with a phone number that you can share out to all the other colonies and say that the wake is at this time and what have you. Now, if you are dialing into a wake, so they provide you with that number, I'm going to show you the best way to connect your phone system on that, because in the same way, if you only have 4 lines or you only have 8 lines, and all the folks on the colony are dialing out into that larger conference, you're going to be using up all 8 lines, and there's going to be people in the colony that just can't connect. So what we're going to do is we're going to create one outbound call to that larger conference, and then we're going to ask everyone in the colony to connect into the local conference bridge. And so what that means is everybody on the colony can connect into their local conference, and then there's one call out that connects that local conference bridge into the much larger conference bridge. So it's simpler for everyone on the colony, because you don't have to share the phone number. That's probably going to change every time. It doesn't use up all your lines, and if you're paying per minute, your costs are going to go down drastically. So that's what I'm going to show you. Before I do, please check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Helia Canada. We've got a lot of great videos on there for phone systems, how to do make changes on your phone system, security system, cameras, all sorts of things on there. So please check us out, youtube.com/Helia Canada, and subscribe. That way, as we get new videos coming out, you'll get a notification of that. Without further ado, let's jump in and see how this works. Okay, so this is the Yeastar phone system, and the first thing we're going to do is have a look at the conference bridge. So I'm going to click on settings, and then I'm going to look at call features. And then there's a link up here that says conferences. So I'm going to select that. And here is our conference bridge 6400. That's the conference bridge on our local phone system. And so this phone here is extension 900 Dan Hofer, and you can see it down here. and we've also got the church extension here. Now these are both moderators, so these people have special access to the conference bridge. The important things are 6400, and that the phone that we're going to use, or phones we're going to be using to connect to the conference bridge, are set as moderators here. So I'm going to click Save, and we're going to close this. Now I'm going to click on these 9 dots up here and go over to Conference Panel. If you don't have Conference Panel in here, it's a free application that you can install from the App Store. And so here's a list of our conferences. You can see again 6400, and we've got 907 and 900 as the moderators. 0 people in the conference right now. And so I'm going to go and click on this operation. Again, there's nobody in the list. Now the next thing is we need to get the phone number from the main conference, the larger conference. And so this would have been emailed to you. In my case here, I'm going to grab it from freeconference.com. I don't recommend this one for the large conferences that Hutterites have, but for this purpose, it was convenient. So I'm going to dial this number. Goodness. I have to read the screens more. It's not that complicated. So this is important. I need to enter in the appropriate information.
If you are the host, press star now. Otherwise, please wait, and you will be joined into the conference.
So I just want to join into the conference. I don't want to be the host. You'd be the host if you are hosting the wake. So now we're in the conference bridge. The next thing we want to do is transfer this call into our local conference bridge. So I'm going to press transfer and then 6400, B transfer, that's blind transfer. And now if we go back to our portal here, you can see there is one call. Now that we have this one call in, anyone else at the colony can also join this conference by simply dialing 6400. And now I'm listening to the conference too here. I'm going to refresh this page, and you'll see that I'm also joined to this conference. So what's really nice about this is that it's only one outbound connection from your colony, so you're saving on lines and minutes and all the costs there. People can join in here really easily, so you don't have to share the conference bridge number. You can say just connect to the church conference, and so it's really easy. A lot of people might already have that button on their phone. Yeah, it keeps the cost down, it's simpler for everyone, and it's not using up all of your lines. Okay, so that is how you connect your local phone system with the Yeastar into the larger cloud-based conference bridge to save you money and keep it simple and to not use up all your lines. This is for the Yeastar phone system. You'll also find another video if you're using 3CX, and I expect Panasonic as well, on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/HeliaCanada. So check us out on YouTube and please subscribe. I'm Dar with the Healy Technology Report. Thanks for watching.